every week you should, for an advanced student, every week you should be attempting roughly 2 mocks, and in the interim period between one mock to the other mock, if you identify some area that requires immediate attention, you go back and do a lot of questions in that topic, not necessarily of the same type, but anything within that topic is good enough. There shouldn't be any areas that you are outright rejecting. Okay, TNC is bad, I will not attempt it at all, or algebra is bad, I will not attempt it at all, or games and tournament sets I am never able to figure out, I will not attempt it at all. If you're not comfortable with basics of everything, then you're not really an advanced student by any stretch of imagination, because you don't know which area is going to have a higher weightage in the actual exam. It is a very popular dictum right now that arithmetic is good enough for you to cross your cutoff, completely ignoring the fact that if you're only focusing on arithmetic, then it is highly unlikely you're going to do very well in CAT, because arithmetic within itself has a lot of elements of other areas thrown in. Additionally, if at all you're starting off with the idea that I will only do arithmetic, basically you're admitting you're not very good at quant, and then with all difficulty level of questions coming up within arithmetic, it is highly unlikely you're going to be solving all of them. So make sure you're comfortable with everything. Don't reject any subject area outright. Additionally, for most people, this is more biased towards people who think they're well prepared for CAT because they're doing well in quant and LRDA. VARC happens to be a section that people tend to ignore because पढ़ना ही तो है, reading करके आ ही तो जाता है. They don't get scores, yet they keep ignoring it. And then the funny thing is, they eventually end up with a conclusion. VARC is a matter of luck. If you end up scoring well, great. If you don't end up scoring well, okay, it was a bad day. It was unlucky for you. See, it is as good as saying, if a batsman scores 100, yes, I did all the practice, I did all the work. If I get out, oh, it was my unlucky day. See, you cannot guarantee a good score in every test, but you can, of course, give yourself the best chance by making sure that you are practicing for all the weaknesses that you have in your game. For instance, if Saurav Ganguly, you see, why do we, as in, I don't know if it is a universal opinion, but personally, I think Rahul Dravid was better than Saurav Ganguly as a batsman for the simple reason that there were no discernible chinks in the armor for Dravid, whereas when it came to Ganguly, you knew that he was susceptible against the short ball. So the bowlers targeted him with that, and throughout his career, he never really overcame that weakness. He was a great batsman, he did wonderfully well. This is not a slight at Ganguly, but then he never really overcame that weakness. Don't be Ganguly, be Dravid. Dravid is the best person. Dravid was, in my humble opinion, Dravid was even better than Sachin. But then that is our discussion for another day. So this is all for the advanced people. Take the test, experiment with different things, identify if there is some area that you have completely ignored so far, go back, do questions from them. After all your experimentation, identify what works for you, what doesn't work for you. Keep reading newspapers. Make sure you're not skimping out on the work for VARC section, because that is the section people like skimping over the most. Please don't do that. Rest, I think, because you're an advanced student, life would be fine.